There was once a young traveler who journeyed across the lands, searching for the answer to a question that weighed heavy on his heart. How can I achieve anything I set my mind to? His path led him through bustling cities and quiet villages, across mountains and rivers, until he reached a remote temple tucked away on the misty slopes of a forgotten peak. There, he hoped to find wisdom from the revered Zen master, who lived in serene solitude. The traveler arrived weary, his feet aching and his spirit uncertain. The master greeted him with a gentle smile and invited him to sit. Before the traveler could speak his question, the master poured 2 cups of tea, set one before him, and gazed out over the tranquil garden. The silence stretched on, filled only by the soft rustle of leaves and the distant call of a bird. Finally, the traveler spoke. "Master, I have come a long way to seek your guidance. I wish to know how I can accomplish anything I desire. I have dreams burning in my heart, but I am often paralyzed by fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Is it truly possible to achieve anything?" The master sipped his tea, then set the cup down. "Let me tell you a story," he replied. "Once, there was a stone cutter who worked day after day, shaping stones from the mountain. His hands were rough, and his back was bent, yet he envied those who seemed to have more power and ease than he. One day, as he labored, he wished to be a mighty mountain, unmovable, enduring, and respected by all. Instantly, he became the mountain, towering above the land. The traveler listened, leaning forward as the master continued. Soon, a great storm arrived. The wind howled, and the rain battered the mountain's slopes. The mountain remained steadfast, but the stone cutter now wished to be the storm, unpredictable, wild, able to shape the world as he pleased. In that moment, he became the storm, swirling with power. But then the sun broke through the clouds, and with its warmth, the storm faded away. The stone cutter wished to be the sun, giving light and life to all. He became the sun, shining in the sky. Yet before long, a cloud drifted by, blocking his rays and casting shadow. The stone cutter wished to be the cloud, free to float and change shape, influencing the world below. The master paused, his eyes twinkling. As the cloud, he noticed the wind pushing him across the sky. He wished to become the wind, invisible but powerful, moving all things. But when he tried to push the mountain, he found it stood firm, unmoved. In that moment, he realized the mountain was the strongest of all. So he wished to be the mountain once more. And so he returned to being a humble stone cutter, shaping stones from the mountain, content with his place in the world. The traveler pondered this story, then asked, "What does it mean, Master? How does it help me achieve anything?" The master smiled. The stonecutter's journey teaches us that our power lies not in wishing to be something else, but in embracing who we are and dedicating ourselves fully to the present moment. When you pour your heart into your purpose, with patience and persistence, you become capable of achieving anything. The master rose and led the traveler into the garden, where a single bamboo shoot stood tall among the rocks. When this bamboo was planted, it was just a seed. For years it remained hidden beneath the soil, growing roots that no one could see. People wondered if it would ever rise. But one day, it broke through the earth and grew taller than all the other plants, almost overnight. Its strength came not from rushing, but from quietly preparing. from deepening its foundation. The traveler watched the bamboo sway gently in the breeze. So achieving anything is not about sudden bursts of effort, but about steady growth over time. Exactly, the master replied. Every great achievement begins with a single step. The journey is often long, and obstacles will appear. You must persist. Even when progress is invisible, you must believe in your purpose, even when others doubt. Like the bamboo, your roots must grow deep before you rise high. Trust in the process and keep moving forward. Days passed in the temple, and the traveler learned to meditate, to quiet his mind, and to focus on simple tasks. He swept the courtyard, prepared meals, and tended the garden. At first, his thoughts raced with impatience. He longed for quick answers, but gradually he discovered peace in the rhythm of daily life. He realized that the path to achievement was not a secret formula, but an unfolding practice. One morning, as the sun rose over the mountains, the master shared another lesson. To achieve anything, you must cultivate 3 qualities: clarity, commitment, and compassion. First, clarity, he said. Know what you truly desire. Be honest with yourself. Do not chase every passing dream, but understand your deepest intention. When your vision is clear, your mind will not waver. Second, commitment. Once you have chosen your path, dedicate yourself to it fully. Show up each day, even when it is difficult. Be patient with setbacks and persistent in your efforts. Commitment turns wishes into reality. Third, compassion. Be gentle with yourself and with others. The journey is long, and you will stumble. Do not let failure harden your heart or cloud your mind. Use each mistake as a teacher. Help those you meet along the way, for every achievement is sweeter when shared. The traveler listened, feeling a newfound sense of hope. As he prepared to leave the temple, the master offered a final gift, a smooth stone shaped by years of wind and rain. Carry this with you, he said. Let it remind you that change comes slowly, but with patience and persistence, even the hardest stone can be transformed. The traveler descended the mountain, his heart lighter and his mind at ease. He understood that achieving anything was not about seeking power or shortcuts, but about embracing the journey, growing from each experience, and staying true to his purpose. Each day, he took small steps, trusting that his efforts would bear fruit. In time, the traveler accomplished goals he once thought impossible. He faced challenges with courage, learned from failure with humility, and celebrated success with gratitude. He discovered that greatness was not a distant peak to be reached, but a path to be walked with awareness, presence, and love. And so, wherever you are on your journey, remember the wisdom of the Zen master and the stonecutter. Clarity, commitment, and compassion will guide you. Be patient as the bamboo, persistent as the stonecutter, and gentle as the master. With each step, you move closer to your dreams. And in the end, you will find that you truly can achieve anything.